When did you get your first tattoo?
Got my first tattoo when I was 14 years old. Unfortunately, I did need a signature, which I probably shouldn't have got done because it was, one of my friends who was a tattoo artist. I'm not sure what kind of tattoo gun he had, but the jail style. I would say my favorite tattoo was my first tattoo of my father. Just a remembrance of him, his legacy, and the impact that he's had on my life. He passed away when I was a kid. I got the halo with the angel wings on my back. I tried to hide it from my mom long as I could. I got it on my back because I felt like I could cover it up as much as possible in the house. So she told me she was gonna keep me out the house if I got a tattoo. So I kind of, would throw it around like, Mom, what if I had a tattoo? Just to keep seeing what she would say and what her reaction would be. And every time she would respond, she would say, if you get a tattoo, you gotta go. My older sister told on me, so I was like 17. When I was young, I just love soccer. David Beckham, I remember he had a tattoo on the back of his neck. And I was like, damn, man, soccer, like athletes can, have tattoos like that. It's cool. So, he kind of inspired me to kind of, step out that comfort zone when I first started getting tattoos. And one of my first tattoos was kind of inspired by that. My second tattoo was a pirate ship on my arm. My friends and I, we all called ourselves pirates, so we felt like, we was the pirates of the Caribbean around the way. This was actually my third tattoo. It says blessed. From what I've, came from in life, I would say, I'm highly blessed, man, favored. But I worked hard to get where I'm at. I might have been a freshman in college when I got this. Not a lot of people where I'm from made it to college, especially, a college of my dreams to play Division I football. So I got this tattoo to represent, just how far I came, just at that point in my life. These that I have inside my fingers, I got when I was in college. Yeah, the live, love, laugh, that was the most painful one because it's on your bones. There's no fat there, no muscle. It's just directly on the bone. It gives you chill. Obviously, they faded away, and they told me they would because I use my hands for a living. So they told me the only way they would last if I got it dotted, and that's the whole process. So I was like, I'll just see how long it lasts.
Do you have like a favorite kind of style of tattoo?
I think the Japanese style of tattoos, it goes back. It's part of their history, part of their legacy to get tattoos. I feel like the Japanese kind of express themselves and express art more so on tattoos than other cultures. But I like different kind of styles. I like different eyes, different views. I got Japanese art, I have American art. I switch it up. I have a tiger on my chest that I designed. The Japanese artist, he's done plenty of tigers, but I told him I wanted a certain kind of style in a certain way. And also I have the word meta on my arm, and I designed how I wanted it to be. Meta means world peace. I designed the watermark peace sign. It's probably one of my favorites, I would say. This was actually my last tattoo that I got, man. It's water ink. Like, it changes colors in the light. At first it was purple, more purple. Now it's became more blue. It's green, which over time they change. And I think it's dope, man. But I wanted to get it on my hand because it represents who I am, and I wanted people to see that. If I wear a button-down shirt, I still want the peace sign to show, especially in this modern day age.
Did you ever get like a sort of team tattoo?
I would. Of course, nobody stays on the same team their whole life. But those teams, they gave you a chance to become who you are and to better yourself. And it represents a city when you get a team tattoo. I feel like it's not just that team, but it's the whole spirit and the energy around that team. This hieroglyphics on my head means family. And I wanted to get it to where it wasn't the obvious, so I shaved my head all the way down, and I got it real light to where if I grow my hair out, it can cover it up. If I want to be seen, just cut my hair all the way down. But this is one of my favorites. This was like recent. I got this in California by a dope artist. I fell asleep while he was doing it. He had the lightest hand ever. I was kind of nervous about getting one on my head, but it was cool, man. It wasn't painful at all. This the Buddha. Doing this position, which means protection. Protect me from all the bad vibes. Just good energy. I'm not a Buddhist, but I respect their way of life. It symbolizes not just that, but my brother, his nickname is Buddha. So, I got it to represent and, give my brother some love also. 7, it comes from this timeless clock is broken represents life is timeless, man. You know, cherish the little moments that you have. So I want it to be meaningful. I just don't want to get a tattoo, just to have a tattoo.